All right. I think we've fixed the issue. I have no idea what happened, but when I hit start streaming like I normally do, over here it said excellent connection like it does right now, but it showing a black screen and it had like 143 minutes as the minutes were next to live. So don't understand what the hell. There's always a first for something when it comes to electronics, I guess, and today is no different. So I had to restart the new stream, and it looks like people found it, so that's good. I just deleted the other one so people don't get confused. But hopefully, we get more than 6 people for a Superman gym set because that's what we're here for today. Let me see if it's gone. Yes, I just deleted it, and it is gone. Thank goodness. Okay, so we're good. We're back on track. Hopefully all of you people who were possibly at the other one just used... Yep, I did. I got everything. So looks like we have everything back in order. So this is actually a full album review. So we're going to get right to it because it's, I think, several minutes more than maybe what we usually do. So let me not talk and even talk about the weather. I'm sure you'll be happy about the break from talking about the weather and other such shit. But I'm not even going to talk about what happened in college football because it's absolutely a treacherous, unacceptable thing that happened in college football. Hopefully Cucumber shows up and gives his ideas, but let's get into it. So I'm just going to read what Jim has to say for us. He says, hi, Cap and channel. It seems like everybody in the chat already knows what's going on because Jim gives it away with his thumbnail pictures, I guess. This set consists of another all-time top progressive album. It just had to be done. This album is from my favorite band and my favorite album from them. Cap gets to review this masterpiece. The album is, drumroll, Polaris by Tesseract, which most of you already said in the chat. Kicking off things is the song Dystopia. The China in Dystopia, 3 minutes in, has a really large and huge feel with fast, crispy hits, which I love. What an omen for what will be the greatest Tesseract album. The lyrics reflect a strong figure that will not give in at first sound or glance. Wait, say that again. The lyrics reflect a strong figure that will not give in at first sound or glance. Okay, got it. So what we're gonna do here, since there's a lot of time, Jim has asked me just to like go from song to song to song, and then I'll just talk over, I guess, some of the songs. So for those of you who get like your panties in a twist when I talk over the music, I'm gonna have to a little bit, especially for this full album review, for us to make it through in a somewhat decent time. So I'm just going to let it play from song to song, and then I'll kind of give my ideas. I will say this. Album reviews to me, this will be interesting because obviously Tesseract is a beloved band by a lot of people. I like a lot of their songs, have a lot of their songs on my playlist already. But when it comes to listening to a full album, I don't usually do that with any band. I think I've only done that a couple of times where I actually listen from beginning to end. So it's not something I normally do a lot, but yeah, it'll be interesting because I think one things that I've noticed about Tesseract so far is even though I like a lot of their songs, a lot of them sound very, very same. And just like Caligula's Horse, when a lot of them kind of have a samey feel and samey sound, I like it, but I don't like their music so far as much as like I would like Caligula's Horse's samey sound. So I'm going to be very interested as we go through these songs. If from song to song is going to basically sound like which is pretty much the Tesseract song I've heard over and over again. So I'm interested if there's going to be any like mess around here. I hope there is. I hope there's some breaks with some different vibes and different chill stuff, and it's not just like the same song over and over again. That's my fear, so we'll see if that actually plays out. So let's get into this. This is Dystopia, and we're going to get into the rest of the music. Here we go. September 18th. I'm assuming this was a long time ago. It seems like everybody loves this, so It's #1 for Adrian. That says a lot. Yeah, see, this is the Tesseract sound that I'm expecting. I hope the rest of the songs don't just like repeat this kind of feel. Cool, nice punchy sound here. Burn into my memory. Okay. So are we gonna rate the songs here? Love that. Those are interesting dissonant harmonies there. Punchy. It's funny that my introduction to this was, I was like, dun, 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 and here we are. It's just very Tesseract. Love that transition right there. Love how it just went. That's a very Caligula's horse. I'm not saying it sounds like Caligula's horse, but just that reaching at the end of the phrase of the is the catchy part, because it goes. Ah. What's up, Wet Feet? It's been a while, buddy. Have you been writing some music, Wet Feet? You gotta throw it on the channel, buddy. I keep hearing that note. Sweet, Wet Feet. Let us know when you get it done, buddy. I like us to down, 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 down. Is that the end of song 1? I hope it kind of stays like this a little bit, because again, the whole song has been bow, down, 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 down. Let's have a little break. Oh, it's not the end. Okay. I think I asked this before, but I forget. Does anybody know, like, comparatively where Tesseract is to, say, like... I mean, obviously, there are more listeners than Leprous, and I'm guessing Caligula's horse. But where are they as far as, like, Sleep Token? Down. We're back to the very punchy. Sleep Token is in the millions and Tesseract is 180k. Okay, that makes sense. Did they used to be kind of similar until like Sleep Token just broke through recently? Because, I mean, the first time I ever heard of Tesseract was fucking Para, way back in the ancient days of the channel start. And I remember him talking about Sleep Token, too. And that was before everybody knew who Sleep Token was. And I remember, I think Sleep Token got on the channel a couple times early on, and I was like, meh. They were alright, but I didn't love them. And then they came out with fucking some great-ass shit. Okay, is this the actual ending? Tell me when it goes into the next song, if it's not obvious, please. Oh, it just says Hexes. Is that the next song? Yes, Hexes is in it, so I guess we're going into the next song. So it just seamlessly went into the next song. The song Hexes with breathtaking atmospherics. This band really shows their endurance to play smooth, atmospheric rock as well as metal. Tight snare hits on this one with the punchy Tesseract guitars holding strong with Dan's beautiful singing and screaming. All right. So far, I'm already liking this better than number one. Just because it's a change. I was gonna say, like, have I heard this before? Is there anything else on this album I've heard already? So if this happens to end up in a top 40, who gets the credit? Adrian or you? I'm pretty sure I have this on a playlist already. Love those ghost notes on the hi-hat and then or on the snare and then tick. Little linear plan on the fill right there. I like that. I'm already gonna say 2-1 for sure. Pretty sure I have this on a playlist. I'm gonna check. Oh, beautiful. Huh. Yeah, this song is fucking fire. I'm gonna search to see if we've had it on the channel before, because people seem to be confused. And I don't know it well enough to know if it's been on the channel before, so I'm gonna look. Yeah, it has been. And the turn doesn't say who turned it in. It was a long time ago. It was like around Devin Townsend and Riverside Mike Mills, Pain of Salvation. So we're talking before 2020. It was in 2020. Holy shit, that's why. All right, next song is Survival. He says, with its heavy electronic presence, Dan comes in with some powerful words, a reminder of one's mortality. A calm and serene beat. Here with the bass roaring, Amos Williams with some of the smoothest hands in British progressive rock and metal leads the arsenal. Survival. So obviously Hex's is good. It's been on the channel before, but we don't know who turned it in. I don't have that on the sheet. So I don't know. Should that mean that it's on the top 40? Because that's definitely a contender for me. See, like that nano is almost exactly like the last song. I don't like samey like that. That nano. I think that was almost the exact same rhythm in the last song. Ooh, like that switch into this. Boom, boom. Yeah, a little more soulfully and because that first top 40, Scott, was all the songs we had done up to that point. That's like a shit ton of songs. And of course it's not going to beat out the best Leprous and Caligula's Horse songs. That's why it should be fair game. I'm not saying it's going to be. I'm just saying, like, the fact that we don't know who turned it in, and it was the first top 40 that had a billion songs to choose from. Ooh, love his high voice there. Yeah, John Feedy came up with the tracking at the very beginning. Yeah, I'm digging this song after that first part. That nano, that sounds samey from the... They've changed it up quite a bit. I don't like it as much as the second song, but so far it's... like that off. Linear. See? Punchy. like this. It's got some energy to it. Okay, I guess that one's done. This is Tourniquet. Nick was referring to this. He says, coming next is this... Oh, sorry. Tourniquet is next, and the intro kicks in. And is severely reminiscent of being among clouds floating freely, almost like a very slow lullaby. An emotional feeling is certified and sealed from the get-go. Then things get groovy and break down with a classic headbang and is guaranteed. Yet another mysterious, huge atmosphere is created. Love it. Beautiful. Wish I had a voice like that. It'd be wonderful. I would woo the women every day. Oh, so far this is beating 3. It's not beating 2 yet, but... Why? Because it's lower tempo? Halftime is life. Dude, this is tough. Joel and I have the same exact rating so far. Dude, if it stays like this for the majority of the song, this is gonna beat number 2. Jim told me to just play it through, so we got 46 minutes on this album, so. If I see it pop up, then obviously I'll have to stop it. Okay, maybe I'll pause it after halfway through, or when do we get halfway through? We're almost halfway through, so I'll stop it after the song. How about that? God, that's such fantastic harmonies and melody. Woo! Dude, I'm telling you right now, I like this more than 2. Take my son. Very true, Joel. Funny if you pick up some girls and they're in the car and you force them to listen to Tesseract. Oh, here we go. Bow, bow, bow. Dude, right here is fucking sick. I mean, how long is this song? 5:59. Dude, this song is my favorite so far off the album. chicks like Tesseract. More than Taylor Swift. Nice. Fucking love this, dude. Already, this is definitely my number one. Ooh. Is that the end? If so, for sure my favorite of the album so far. So I'm gonna call it right now. Sweet, dude. Fucking 4 is fantastic song. Best one of the album. Gonna be hard to beat. Okay, before we get into Utopia, Jim says, coming next is the song Utopia. I am at a loss for words as how to describe just how badass Utopia is. So just listen. I won't ruin a damn thing for you. Okay. We are halfway through the album. We have Utopia, Phoenix, Messenger, and Cages left. So pausing this so I guess we can avoid the bots somehow. Tesseract, if you hear this or when I make the copyright disclaimer, whatever, can you please just let it play? I mean, I'm not trying. You can take the copyright money. I don't care. I'm not trying to make money off of it. Just don't block the damn video so nobody can see it. Doesn't help you. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help anybody. All right. That's enough pause. Here we go. Utopia. Speaking of, Adrian's video, I guess, is back up after the disclaimer I made. Or dispute, I should say. We'll see if they reject it in the end. Here we go. How come nobody else is ranking the songs? Just us. I'd be interested what Adrian thinks is the best song on this album. Hera, what's your favorite song on this album? Nice. Nice groove here. And bug flying in my face. Oh, Hexus is Jim's favorite, okay. That was cool. That sounded kind of like Incubus. Ooh, that was an interesting switch there. Yeah, me too. Nick, are you talking about the song War Being or the album? Because aren't they the same thing? That sounds like a Low Stacks, Jim. Which Terry Bozzio basically made famous, but Portnoy's low, high, and mid stacks were fucking gorgeous. I had owned them, 2 of them. Beautiful. Dan the Man. That's what I'm going to call him. Dan the Man. Fucking voice of angels. Still think he should join Earthside. I think his... I mean, the 2 songs that he did with Earthside, I just can't fucking get enough of. Okay, we'll switch. I like this song, but it's definitely not in the top 3, I don't think. I think I like it more than 1. But that's about it. Yeah, this sounds like Incubus right here to me. Or Rage. Mixture of Rage and Incubus. Sorry if that's like a slap in the face. Sounds like Incubus. Oh yeah, I can hear Faith No More in this too. Yeah. Wow! Woo! Okay, there's that one. So let's get in the next one, which is Phoenix. Has an incredible close and intimate quality about itself. Tesseract guitars create a soulful groove out of a firm, leisurely beat. This is his second favorite off the album. Interesting. That note alone makes it better than 5 and 1. See where it goes though. So far, I'm just going to put this second because maybe coming back to the beginning might knock it down a notch, but right now it's number 2 for me. Love the harmonies there. I love that in my left ear. Fuck hell. Fuck yeah. Dude, that song was sick. Okay, back to the punchiness. Damn. Dude, he fucking nails that. Fuck. I thought he was going to go up there again. So Joel, do you know this whole album too, or you just know some songs from it? There it is. So this is Messenger. Left Me Without Words. The song is incredibly distorted and will knock your socks off if played at the right volume. Beautiful. See, when he sings those notes, it's just uncontrollably beautiful. Okay. Okay, here we go with Cages. This is the final song of this album. I'm going to rate the last song lower. I liked it. Again, not a dud, not a bad song, but definitely not as much as 4, 6, 2, and even 3. So, it was good, just not great. It's not the final song? Oh, 9. I'm sorry, I totally missed 9. My bad. Because you put thanks to Cap and all who showed up, so I thought you were wrapping it up, but there's a song after that. My bad. So this is Cages. Last we have the... Wait, no. The next... Such a gentle and kind start. The song kicks in the butt. Kicks you in the butt. An outstanding scream finishes the song with the vocals chords of Dan. This is 5 minutes and 28 seconds. Nope, it's not your bad, Jim. I just didn't read. I was going down. I just assumed it was the end because you were closing it up, but... Okay, let's see where this song lands in the grand scheme of things. What's up, Fran? Great to see ya. That bass came in nice and smooth. Oh, I love that boom. That. It says we have 3 people in here. That can't be right. Alleviated, yes, but I do feel like it's still pretty samey in a lot of ways, but not as much as like other stuff. So yes, like this whole is pretty consistent through even the good songs. But there is some break, yes. I mean, just that I like it, but it's just done in almost every song we've heard. Definitely not on the par with like Disturbed samey. Beautiful singing again. Yeah, it's not bad. I have 1 on mine. It says 1 concurrent viewer. Me. Yeah, I've said it many times, Jim, like most bands have like a one-trick pony sound for the most part. I mean, I would even say Caligula's Horse has kind of a redundancy, but I just love it so much I don't care. Because it's just so over-the-top good. And Leprous lately has turned into more of like a pretty distinct flavor. Yep, Dream Theater does not. So, yes, they have a genre, but from song to song to song, they sound so different, except for the last album. Okay, favorite part of this song. Best part of the song right here. I love the like on the snare. All right, so that brings us to the last one, which is 7 names. Jim says, last we have the closer, 7 names. The production value is soaring with Dan's passionate singing. The work by guitarist James Monteith and something Connie's is all inspiring. Thanks to Cap and all who showed up. Cheers. Enjoy the last one. 7 names. We got 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And I need to rate the last song. Where would I put that one? It's kind of down on the lower end too, except that last part of it was pretty good. I'm actually going to... Maybe I'm getting tired. I don't know. But I'm going to put it... Okay, but this song is starting off nicely. Okay. This kind of sound is going to make it move up the list quickly. I love that. Remember I told you I like the delay sound? Even though that's not delay, that... I love it. I think it adds so much to the song. That hi-hat was good. Oh god, this is the kind of shit I like. Just keep it like this. Please go out like this. If it does, it's going to be, again, another top 4 of this. If it stays good like this, man, it's going to be hard between 4, 6, 2, and 3. Oh. This part right here is like the kind of part I would like to go, like if I'm gonna die, I want to die while this part's playing. Hey guys, if you see me dying, just play this song right as I start to go into the next life. Thanks, Scott. Oh God, Nick, I would go to hell straight. At least this song will put me in a little bit of a translucent space before I go to hell. I'm actually going to put that above 3, but I don't think I'm going to put it above 4, 6, and 2. It's crazy that Hexes ended up becoming middle of the road for this album. That's crazy. I did not expect that. Hexes was good, but fuck. 4, 6, 2? Yummy. Oh, do I have 2 8s? That's funny. I didn't even realize. Oh, because I was thinking I need to put 9. Sorry. There we go. How about that? Fixed. Thanks, Joel. Hope I don't have to hear that song while I'm dying anytime soon. Hopefully I have some time left. Nice way to go out. Uh-oh. We have a heads up. We've detected audio in your stream. Shit. But we're going to be at the end. Oh, shit. Dog can make it through. How much time we have left? It's definitely getting blocked then if this warning came up. All right. Okay, so that brings us to the end. Yeah, it definitely says we've detected. I didn't even see it. Like, it must have popped up at some point, and I didn't see it. So, either way, I will put in a dispute if and when they block it, and hopefully, just like Adrian's, it'll come back, because this is something that the few people that make it onto the channel that aren't subscribers definitely should hear, because this fucking album was definitely good. I was not expecting after I heard Hexes, and I thought, oh, this is going to be my favorite one and hard to beat. I literally said this is going to be hard to beat. And then we have like 4 songs that beat it. So that is a testament to the great album that it is. Glad, Para, you're happy. Where would I rank the album compared to what? Like to Tesseract or to other albums that I've heard? I mean, you're not going to like my answer. Like, I like it, a lot of the songs, but I wouldn't rate the album as a whole to, like, you know, the greats or something like that, like the Tom Sawyer-ish songs or albums. Yeah. Oh, Tesseract's other albums? Yeah, I definitely think this is less samey than War of Being. Yeah, I do. It's hard though, because I have a couple of other songs that went on playlists, and I can't remember their names because obviously there's so many. Let me see if I can kind of remind you of what songs went on playlists. Let's see. Some other Tesseract songs that went on playlists. Where is it? I don't have it. Like Exiled went on a playlist. Lament, Energy, those kinds of songs that Jim turned in, those all went on playlists. So I like those, and it's just hard. I would definitely say, I guess, out of the Tesseract that I've heard, for sure, this is probably the best. I would say this is probably the best. But again, it's not really fair because the other albums, I would have to listen to them back to back to back to compare them. But yeah, this was definitely freaking awesome. So there are some potential people. There are some potential top 40 songs that just came from this. So I'm gonna have to go back into the Excel document, and I'm gonna have to like re-show all the songs instead of just the album, because number one, they need to show up, and number two, they're gonna have to remind me when I go through and start picking the 2025 Casey Kasem's top 40 songs that I don't miss it because it's just the album. So I'll have to go back and put that in there, and we'll try to get that done. So nice job, Jim. I'm glad everybody was here. Have a great Saturday, and we are here on Monday for another Jim set, but it's not going to be an album review. It's going to be his 5 songs that he picks. So come back for Monday night and hopefully see you guys there, and maybe Jim can get some more songs on a top 25 playlist. Jim's killing it this year, just like Colin did last year. So have a great one. Peace out. Later.